Hello, Ethan Lee back here with another episode. Trying to do these weekly Thursdays. This might be Friday by the time I get this out, and I apologize about that. But I'm actually out here at the railroad in Spartanburg, South Carolina, because what would be a video without the railroad in Spartanburg? It's really called the Hub City because of the railroad. Also, Hagerstown, Maryland's called the Hub City. It's weird. I did a little bit of research. But I'm out here, gonna take some photos, gonna show you guys some of the photos, maybe POV a little bit of it, just to have an experience. I was over by the railroad, the police moved, and I didn't want to get in trouble for filming, but there's like a little museum here, and for some reason there's a little walkie-talkie thing going on. But there's also a cool architecture up over here behind me, and there's cool train tracks, and I wanted to show you guys my new Fujifilm X-T20, which I have right here with me. Here it is. Bad boy. This thing's a beast of a camera. It's tiny batteries. They do not last long, but I want to do a review on it sometime soon. But I just kind of wanted to give you my overall thoughts, not necessarily an official review, but kind of talk about it, talk about why I purchased it, that kind of thing. So yeah, let me talk about some of the features that it has real quick. Hello guys, so I'm making this as quick as possible because I got a cop right there and I don't know if I'm supposed to be doing this. This camera is literally on a fence. Anyway, got the Fujifilm X-T20, bought this very cheap $70 25mm lens, which is like 35-ish, because it's a crop sensor. Let me put that back on because I don't want the sensor in this dark, harsh light. It's f2. You, of course, as Fujifilm things, you can move the aperture physically and the focus. It's manual, completely manual, which I like because that teaches me to slow down photography. And we have the LCD screen, not very good, honestly. Can't see it too well, especially in harsh light. Not like a Canon R6, which I'm filming on. And it kind of pops out like this and like that. That's all you're gonna get. You're not gonna get a fully tilting LCD screen. You got the manual dials, which are great. I love them. For exposure, it goes every 1000 or 1-2 when you get to here. You got the exposure dial. You got the shutter button. You got this. I don't even know what this does. Not really sure what these do yet. You got the menu buttons on the back and all your standard camera things. You got manual focus switch. You have, it has a light, or a flash I mean. Kind of stupid to ever use a flash. Oh, I forgot to mention you have the viewfinder. Viewfinder's okay. Sometimes it's good if you're in a harsh light situation and you need to fix your point and you can't see the crappy LCD screen. You got mini HDMI port, mini audio port, so you can put a mic on this, but you're needing an adapter. As far as vlogging goes, it's okay. It doesn't have image stabilization. You can get it in lenses. It records 4K, not log, not F-log, or HDR. It records 4K up to 30, which is pretty nice. Could be good for a little bit of B-roll. I'm gonna actually throw some of that in here just to show you guys what the footage looks like. I will grade it if it needs it, which it most likely will. But what's cool about the footage, and this goes for any Fujifilm, you can add in the film simulations, which I will be using a film simulation. I honestly don't know off the top of my head what I picked, but I'll put it on the screen here as y'all come along and I show you guys some of the images. These will be straight JPEGs. That was the plan with this camera, to not have to edit much. I will test out the RAWs here and there. Maybe I'll do that on this trip. I think that'll be another video where I do a full review of this. This is not a full review, but that is basically what we're doing. So yeah, enjoy this video, and B-roll will be filmed on this little bad boy. Yeah, that's it. Sorry, this video will be kind of short. I don't have a lot of time today, but I did want to make something. So you guys enjoy this, and I'll see y'all at the end. Hey guys, so I'm mounting this on my chest slash neck thing. I got this at Five Below a while ago, but anyway, we're gonna take some photos of this train straight out of the camera. This is a tricky one because the exposure is very shadowy, so I'm gonna try my best to get the shot. It's tricky. I don't know about that one. It's alright, it's very overexposed in the background. I'm gonna try to underdo it. Let's see if it comes out any better. That's decent. I kind of like this bench thing going on here, so I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna get closer to it. Again, like just a tiny, because we are on a pretty small lens. I will say. Let's go this way. I want to get some sort of background blur. Well, that's the problem. The reason it looks so weird is because I had it in f10. That explains a lot. Because I didn't want a blurred background with this thing. Okay. Let's do it this way so that we get the entire thing. Perfect. That's a good shot. Now let's try this train. There we go. That's better. Go under just a bit so that we can get the sky. I kind of want color too. Boom. Sick. Can we get this tree too? So go under just a bit. Boom. Sick. The dynamic range on this film simulation is not as good as the one I normally use. So that's a little strange for me. That's good. Awesome sauce shot. I like this right here. Definitely needs to be a little underexposed right there. Yeah, perfect. Love it. Let's get, there's some shadows here. I really like this train track thing going on here. Gotta get my hand. The tricky thing about this camera is your hand gets in the way. And it's kind of tricky to get the shot like not sideways like I just think I did. Yeah, let's get this bad boy just a bit. Perfect. See what we come up with. I like the shadows. I love the shadows right here. That's what's fun about film or fake film, like what I'm doing right now. Is shadows are like the beauty of it. Let's see what we can capture up here. This is kind of cool. Gotta get it in focus. Sneak. Sick.
363 on the ground, clear. Switch lined up for trigger hit.
Oh, that's really cool in there too. That's sick. I really like that. That's really cool. That's cool how they have a dope train museum here. All right, I'm gonna listen to some tunes and take some photos. I'll tell you all about them. All right, so I really like this one with the trees. Kind of just expresses what I'm trying to go for here. It's a overall good vibe, and you got the blue sky. The dynamic range is doing well, not too overexposed, not too under. Slightly over probably, but I like that because it kind of gives it a film look. This next one is just overexposed, honestly. I love the way that the train looks in it, but I do not like the sky. It's blown out as hell. This is just poor judgment on my part. But I still like the photos, so I don't really care, and I didn't feel like actually editing these photos because I want to be honest with y'all. I love this one. It's probably one of my favorite because you got the train, but you also got the Coca-Cola sign there and the railroad crossing thing, and you got like that building over there that's pretty interesting. It's a good vibe. I like this one. You got the building and you got lots of shadows and beautiful like contrast. I really like the vibe. Those photo gifts. This one's nice. It kind of just took a quick shot of the truck. I thought it was something interesting, kind of basic. Great colors and everything, but the photos just, there's not much going on in it. It's not my favorite. I love this one. I love the vibe. It was really hard to get. I do not know why. I think the manual lens that was on this that I was using just made this a difficult shot in the sun. I like some of the rays you get. This one's okay. I mean, it looks like a typical film photo, whatever. I think for what I was using with these, I honestly don't remember, it was Portra 400, but I don't really know. And then this one, you know, it is what it is. I was just shooting the freaking shutter, honestly, and hoping to come up with something good. I like this one. I don't really know why. It's like a little industrial place. I don't know what place that is. But you got blue sky a little bit, but slightly overexposed. This one is, it's perfect. It looks like I edited it in Lightroom. I didn't edit any of these in Lightroom. I really didn't, so. If it wasn't Portra 400, it might have been Chrome something. This one's same kind of photo, basically, but just the pole is in focus instead, which is pretty interesting. Oh, this is probably my favorite one that I took. Perfectly exposed sky, but also foreground. I love it. No edits here, of course. There's this like store place, the same place with the Coca-Cola fountain. This one's cool. You got the light. I don't know. It's simple. Not my favorite, but very simple, but like artsy, I guess. It was hard to catch that because you had to. This one's alright. I like the photo. I like how you get the background, but it's definitely overexposed. But again, with film, sometimes you have to take those bad shots and kind of make them seem like, good things. And this one's good as well. Same issue though. Background overexposed too much, in my opinion. But it was like a little like shop that showed like smoothies and coffee and stuff. And so I thought the chairs out there were kind of cool. It's kind of odd, though. I don't think it was open, and people would steal those chairs. This was some sort of industrial mechanic place. It looked pretty cool. I like this. I know it's overexposed, but I don't care. I kind of did it on purpose. It kind of highlights that I'm trying to take a picture of the building. And also, if you don't overexpose this shot, you can't get the truck. Same shot, but the side of the building. One of my favorite photos of the day. Love that shadow by the storage container. Honestly, no complaints here. I really like that photo. This one was beautiful. Top tier. Very hard to get. It might be slightly sideways because this camera is so small it's hard to tell what you're doing, and it doesn't have a flip LCD screen. This one's good. A little overexposed, but I don't mind that because it just kind of pops everything. Same here. It's good. I did good. I'm proud of myself. A little overexposed, but not too bad. This one's just a simple sign, but you get the other signs in the background, and I love the way that those showed the shadows over there. But also, it's a little overexposed in my opinion, but you wouldn't be able to get that building if you didn't overexpose that. Same with this photo. I like it though. It's a good vibe. This was a simple location, but I tried to make it, tried to look for ideas that people who weren't like filmmakers and photographers wouldn't think of. But I like the train vibe. I feel like it's a very fun vibe. Love this. The policeman pulled up when I got here, and I thought I did something wrong. This one's no complaints. Like, I nailed it. Looks like it was on a regular old camera. This one's good too. I like the exposure. It could be slightly, like the sky could be exposed slightly better so you could get the blues. This one, I don't know why. I purposely overexposed it slightly, but I love that. I kind of like the overexposed look. It really looks like it was shot on like a 35mm film. It's pretty sick. I really like it. And the only issue is there isn't a lot of grain, so that's that. But yeah, I find these photos very moving, and talking about them really calms me down. It's a good process. So.